Imagine this, it's the year 2026. AI has taken over and decided to revoke all network access from us humans, effectively leaving us intellectually and emotionally crippled. But what if you had a server that was designed for this? A server that had an offline knowledge base, maps, local AI, and an entire education catalog. Yep, that's Project Nomad. Nomad is open source and currently runs on top of Ubuntu with a single install command. From there, it's accessible via any web browser and gives you access to all kinds of cool stuff. Now, we don't want to store this server just anywhere. We want to keep it safe, someplace discreet, someplace wet. That's right, baby, it's summertime, which means three things. I'm gonna be perpetually sweaty, Disney World is gonna be the most crowded place on earth, and it's time for another Raid Owl pool cleaner video. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Beatbot Sora 70, an affordable device that delivers a professional grade cleaning experience to your pool's floor, wall, water surface, water line, and even your shallow ledges up to 20 centimeters. It's IP68 waterproof, corrosion resistant, has anti-freeze properties, and is UV protected, along with 6,800 gallons per hour of suction power, 6-liter debris capacity with 3-micron ultrafine filters, and 5 hours of floor cleaning in eco mode, 7 hours in surface mode, and 4 hours when cleaning everything with a 10,000 milliamp hour battery. Whew. So let's talk about the setup process while we see if our Nomad server is actually gonna survive in there. Setup was actually super easy. After unboxing the Sora 70, all I had to do was download the Beatbot app and scan the QR code that I totally didn't accidentally throw away at first. You'll go through the connection process, do a little update, and you're pretty much in and ready to go. After that, you kind of just toss it in the pool. And while we let it do its thing, which includes intelligent path planning in an S shape to get full coverage, let's talk a bit more about what Project Nomad can actually do. So you have things like the Knowledge Wiki, which you can access by going into the information library, and there's all kinds of stuff depending on what you've downloaded. There's also stuff in here for cooking, recipes, there's woodworking from all different types of articles, and there's a medical library, which will be useful when there's no hospitals, no doctors, and you're reliant on yourself. Then you actually have local AI built in. So maybe AI was the reason we're in this apocalypse, but hey, at least we can carry it in a small little server to remind us of our overlords. Let's see how our Beatbot Sora 70 did. Alrighty, looks pretty freaking clean to me. Let's check the basket. Okay, so this is the first time I'm actually checking the bucket, and holy moly. Okay, it got some gook out, that's for sure. Look at that, that is nasty. Well, better in here than in the pool. Neat, it did its job. Oh yeah, I gotta probably clean this. Okay, all clean. So yeah, it was really easy to clean. I did it with a hose while also holding a camera, so if I can do that, you can do it too. So the Sora 70 actually has some really cool new features to impress all your hypothetical friends. First off, we have something called Advanced Jet Pulse, which uses twin jets on the front of the unit, which creates a total of 4 converging water flows that maximize floating debris capture. Additionally, Sora's 4 strategically positioned guide wheels let the Sora hug the walls and corners to get that debris that just loves hanging out there. And of course, like I mentioned before, the Sora doesn't just clean the surface. The Sora 70 delivers comprehensive 4-zone coverage in a single cleaning cycle, getting the floors, wall, waterline, and the surface. One thing I actually really like is that it gets the shallow ledge clean. Some robots can't even navigate up to that, so it actually gets really dirty. So the fact that this can do it just makes my life a lot easier. Now, if you're worried about the Sora 70 not being powerful enough, this thing's got a 6,800 gallons per hour suction volume. And if you're wondering how much 6,800 gallons per hour actually is, it's actually double 3,400, but just under 7,000. You're welcome. And when the Sora is done cleaning, it will drive over to the ledge, letting you pick it up out of the water. And this comes in at only 22.9 pounds, which is not heavy. I dare you to tell me that is heavy. I dare you. Then we charge up the 10,000 milliamp hour battery with the included titanium safe charger to prevent corrosion, and this will get us completely charged in 4.5 hours. Then she's ready for another go at it. So Let's throw it back in. Yay! Okay, so back to Project Nomad. You're probably wondering what separates this from just any other server. Like, you can download and run whatever you want for the most part on any old Linux distro. Well, yeah, but this is about convenience. It's all the offline survival features baked into one easy-to-use location. And there really isn't anything out there like this. Sure, there are other survival prep systems, but show me ones that are completely open source and free. Exactly. Now, at the Sora 70, we demonstrated that you're getting a proper all-in-one device. And for the same amount of money, possibly even more, you often have to get two robots to do the same thing, like this Hyper kit over here, where you have one that does the surface and another one that does the floor and walls. So clearly you don't want to go that route. That's more complexity, more things that can go wrong, and you have to lift two robots out of the pool, and just a while ago you said that 22 pounds was heavy. So I know you don't want to lift two robots. And if we just compare the two solutions, you're getting a better experience out of the Sora. And first of all, it has more suction. We love suction, right guys? Right? Here, we can look at the actual stats. 6,800 gallons per hour on the Sora 70 and only 4,800 gallons per hour on the Hyper. That's a big difference. Also, the big one for me, like I mentioned before, is the shallow surface cleaning, which the Sora does, and neither of these two Hypers do. So I don't want to buy two machines when they don't clean a large section of my pool. Why would I do that? Now we need to talk about the size pool we can clean. The Sora 70 can clean up to a 3,300 square foot pool, and the Hyper only does 1,600 square feet, which makes sense too when we look at the run times. The Sora 70 gets 5 hours in eco mode, and the Hyper Scuba V3 only gets 3.5. That one doesn't even do the surface. Then I actually had them battle head to head to see who could pick up the most debris, and clearly you can see the Sora won that battle. I mean, look at how disgusting that is, which I guess is a good thing if you want that out of your pool. And we can also clearly see the size difference of the filler baskets, with the Sora 70 having 6 liters of capacity and the Hyper only having 3.5 liters. So yeah, obviously it just makes sense to go with the Sora 70 over the two Hypers. Duh. Okay, a little editor note, the Sora is actually $100 cheaper right now, so yeah, save some money too. Oh, and I forgot to mention a big reason as to why the Sora 70 did a better job cleaning the surface was those jets. They blast the corners, which clears debris and lets the Sora gobble it up. Pretty slick. But at the end of the day, honestly, I wanted something that was simple and that could just get the job done, and that's what the Sora 70 is. The setup is easy, the app is intuitive, and you literally just throw it in the pool and go. And I don't have to worry about it missing things or running into objects due to its dual ultrasonic system with 18 sensors for obstacle avoidance technology. It can navigate pretty much any pool shape and most surfaces at angles up to 45 degrees. And like I said before, it cleans my ledge. You know what I mean. The Beatbot Sora 70 also gets over-the-air updates, so it'll improve over time, and it even comes with a 3-year warranty, so you can be rest assured that Beatbot has your back if something goes wrong. If you're interested in the Beatbot Sora 70 or any of their other pool robots, go ahead and check out my link down in the description below. So there you have it, probably the weirdest pool cleaning robot review you've seen on YouTube today. But I also wanted to include Project Nomad for my regular viewers just to make it a bit more interesting. I strongly recommend you guys go check that out because it's an awesome piece of software that's extremely easy to set up, so why not? That's it for this one. I want to give a huge shout out to my YouTube members and my Patreons. You guys are my pool cleaning robot with super strong suction that's also a home server and also makes me breakfast in the morning. You guys are the best. And if you're still watching, you're a cannonball. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.